What's going on, guys? EJT here, and welcome back to the channel. Last night was the Disney Experience Showcase at D23 in California, where there was a bunch of announcements for Walt Disney World. So today we're going to get into everything that was announced during last night's panel. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. Alright guys, so starting things off in Epcot, Disney announced a reimagined version of Spaceship Earth, bringing the attraction into the internet age and beyond. The ride currently tells the story of human connection, but the team is reimagining that focus on a broader theme that is still classically Epcot, human connection. So some pretty big news there, as one of the Disney classics at Epcot is now officially getting reimagined. No timeline or anything like that, but very interested to see how they do this, and I definitely think this overall message still connects with Epcot, so this should be awesome. Then what was actually the final surprise announcement of the night, Epcot will take a new journey into imagination with everyone's favorite purple dragon Figment and his longtime friend and companion Dreamfinder, the whimsical dream chaser who originally brought imagination to life in the Imagination Pavilion's original attraction, will return in a new adventure with Figment. All it takes is one little spark. So a new version of the Figment ride is finally coming to Epcot, which I know a lot of you out there are excited about. This ride finally getting a much needed upgrade. Moving over to Hollywood Studios, the star of the show, of course, was Monstropolis, and we got to learn a ton of new information on what is going on within the land. We now officially know the Globe Theater will have a Mike and Sully show where they are the host. Sully has been working on a small homespun show, but Mike, ever the showman, has a few surprises up his sleeve that he thinks will bring down the house, hopefully not literally. So this is in the Muppet Vision 3D theater. So a lot of the same kind of elements you see in this concept image, which is fantastic. So that will be one of these shows that are in the Monstropolis area. Then we also have Archie's Scare Big Pizza, which will be your go-to place to grab a slice of pizza. They also will have the Monsters University Alumni Club. There will also be a Scareporium, which is where you'll be able to get merchandise and souvenirs. And of course, the big fan favorite Harry Hassan's restaurant from Mike and Celia's date. They will have a new menu to lay your eyes on. A visit to Harry Hassan's will spotlight the famed sushi chef brought to life here as a new audio animatronic figure. Watch his many tentacles whip up delicious looking monster-worthy creations, but don't worry, there's more than just sushi on the menu. Michael said that it will be a menu unlike anything else we have at Walt Disney World. And the biggest reveal that came for Monstropolis is while work continues on the Door roller coaster, the rest of Monstropolis will officially open in 2027 at Hollywood Studios. So this is huge. As they finish out the roller coaster, you'll already get to experience Monstropolis and all the different areas and the show they have going on there. So that is awesome. Good to have it open and let people start exploring. And then whenever they're able to finish the Door coaster, they'll be able to open that up, which is actually at the end of the land, which works out perfectly. So this is fantastic news. Construction seems to be flying for that project, and I am so excited to step into Monstropolis next year. Moving right along to Disney's Animal Kingdom, where construction is rapid at the Tropical Americas. We got a first new look at the Indiana Jones attraction coming to the park, and we now officially have a name, and that is Indiana Jones and the Myth of the Jade Serpent, which will be opening up in 2027 at Animal Kingdom. We also learned for the first time ever, Harrison Ford is the model of the Indiana Jones animatronics at Animal Kingdom, so they will be using his likeness on the attraction, which is awesome. And we also got a first look of the massive serpent that will be on the attraction. This thing looks unbelievable, and I can't wait to see it. I bet it's going to be at the end where the ginormous T-Rex was, but it looks absolutely incredible, and the scale of it is amazing. They did an absolutely awesome job bringing this serpent to life, and I can't wait to experience it when this ride opens. From there, we also got some new information on the Encanto attraction, and this looks absolutely amazing. We now know the ride will be called Antonio's Fiesta de Encanto, and again, will take place on the day Antonio gets his gifts. They also announced that all the voice actors from the original movie came back to voice their characters for the ride. So this was a really cool video clip they played of some of the voice lines for the ride. And we also got a brand new concept image from the attraction of the ride going up the stairs, and just the visuals, the colors are going to be absolutely phenomenal on this ride, and this looks like it's going to be a massive success for Disney Imagineering. And they have 50 animatronic figures coming to the Encanto ride, which is really going to bring this attraction to life. This ride is going to be a huge hit at Animal Kingdom, and there will be no height requirement, so families of all ages can enjoy this attraction. And last but not least, from Tropical Americas is the carousel, which is called El Carousel de los Animalitos, which has 22 carved animals to ride on, and there is a lot of familiar faces with some of the biggest characters across Disney IP. So these look absolutely phenomenal. They did a great job, and this looks like it's going to be a big hit as well for the kids in Tropical Americas. And last but not least, it was a huge night for Disney World's Magic Kingdom. Starting off the night, they showed a brand new scene from the new Carousel of Progress. We also found out that Disney legend Jamie Lee Curtis and Bryan Cranston are voicing the mother and father in the updated Walt Disney World's Carousel of Progress, which is really cool. And the big surprise was the timeline. This is expected to now reopen late spring of 2027 at the Magic Kingdom, so a pretty quick turnaround from when this attraction shut down recently to them completely changing it over to the new version of the attraction. So very excited for this one. Of course, with the scene with the Walt Disney animatronic will be huge, so more information I'm sure on that is soon to come. We also got to learn some more about the rides coming to Piston Peak, with the family ride being the Miss Fritter ride, with some brand new concept images for that. We also got an official ride name for the e-ticket attraction that will be coming in this land, called Cars Ridge Run Rally, as well as some new concept images. The Imagineers explained that you will be going up this mountain, and on the way down it is going to be a bumpy, fast ride, so hold on tight. Really excited with some of the visuals they showed in these concept images of what this ride is going to be like. And just overall, Piston Peak has really blown away my expectations. I think it's going to be the perfect fit over there. I know a lot of people had their worries going into this, but as more information comes out, these models, these concept images, if Disney stays true to everything they've put out there, this is going to be a really awesome place in the Magic Kingdom, and I'm so looking forward to getting more updates as construction continues to ramp up. And of course, last but not least, the most anticipated land coming to Walt Disney World, and that is Villains Land. We can officially continue to call it that, as they announced that is going to be the official name for the land coming to the Magic Kingdom, and they joked everyone was just going to call it anyway, so they went full head of steam calling it Villains Land. Fits in as well with the Magic Kingdom having Adventureland and Tomorrowland, etc. So Villains Land is what it's going to be called, and we also got to learn more about the rides that will be coming as well. We officially got new concept images for a major Maleficent roller coaster coming to the land, and this is described as a high thrill roller coaster, so super excited about this. This is putting to bed some of the rumors of some changes coming to this land themed to Emperor's A New Groove. We can scratch that. We officially have a Maleficent roller coaster coming to the land, which is awesome. And then we also got the announcement of the Magic Mirror Dark Ride, which is going to take place in the catacombs below the Villains Land, which is really cool. This is a dark boat ride with all the villains looking like it's going to appear via the concept images. So some really cool stuff. Really excited about both of these attractions. If they are done right, they are going to be absolutely breathtaking and phenomenal for the Magic Kingdom. So excited about what's to come here. And they also talked about Villain's Land being on the same scale of Galaxy's Edge. So this is a huge land and expansion that they are doing at the Magic Kingdom. So there is going to be a lot of anticipation, and a lot of people are already excited about this land, and I think the sky's the limit. The Imagineers know how important this land is for the park, so this is going to be a absolute home run. No budget, just do what it needs to take to make this the best land in all of the theme parks. Overall, it was a pretty exciting night. About what I expected, a lot of updates on the things they already announced 2 years ago, as that was a massive D23 with all the expansions and lands they gave us there. So we got a lot of updates of what's to come over the next several years and the different things they are working on. Not too many surprises, I will say, but overall really excited about the future of Walt Disney World and the different lands, rides, attractions, reimagined things going on, and I'm sure they still have a couple things in their back pocket they're working on as well. But in the comment section below, guys, let me know your thoughts on all this news, and make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.